Alright guys, what's up, Team Sackard here, back to bring you guys a deck profile on our Go Paladin Stride Ezel deck. So this is basically our take on the revival of Ezel and his former glory. So yeah, let's just get started. So for my starter, I play Rising Lionette because I find that its built-in pressure is very nice. The fact that I get to superior call if it hits and gives a +5 is very good. So I get to go for another attack. Then I play for Sunrise Raynite Gurguit. He is basically, we never really use its Gen Break 2. But for its main effect, which is Counterblast 1, when you stride, you get to check the top 4, superior call 1 card from among them to the rear guard, and give it 2k. That effect just really helps this deck, and I'll get into why later. But then I play 2 Salvation and 2 Platina. I only have the 2 Ezel in here because I don't have both of them, but the Ezel name still counts. So both these guys are finishers, not only to mention that their names are very important as well, so keep that in mind. And that's it for grade 3s. For grade 1s, for grade 2s, my bad. I play 4 Holy Mage Quill. He's basically, you get to Counterblast 1, check top 3. He's basically an Amber clone where basically you check top 3, Spirit Call one of them to rest, by 2 rear guard, and shuffle your deck. So makes you go for more attacks and helps you fill up your rear guards. Then I play for GB1 12k attackers. I don't play the Ezel 12k attackers, mainly because you won't always be on an Ezel most of the games, and these 12k attackers really help. Then I play 3 Citation Liberator Heli. Basically, if he hits, you counterblast 1, put it into the soul, and you get to check top 3, Spirit Call one of them, and put the rest to the bottom of your deck. So this guy just serves as pressure mostly, and also serves as another attacker if it does hit. And I just really love this deck because, unlike Blue Flames, it is very aggro and goes for plenty of combo attacks, unlike Blue Flames. But I'm still not saying that Blue Flames are bad, because they're still very good due to their early game superiority compared to most other decks. That's it for grade 2s. For grade 1s, I play 4 Gold Paladin Perfect Guards, the G1s. I play these over the marks because this helps me unflip, and this deck is very counterblast heavy. And I have to put an attack that I'm very not proud of doing, just because this deck is very counterblast heavy. Then I play 4 Stride Enablers, so just for Gurguit, obviously, and helps you stride in the Stride Reliant deck. Then I play 3 Cool Gall. I like this better than Deirdre, because Deirdre requires you to Soul Blast, which is bad in an Ezel deck, so I like Cool Gall better. Even though it's a Gen Break 1, it does the same thing, except without the Soul Blast, he lets you draw a card. So I just like Cool Gall better. Plus I like saying his name. Cool Gall. Then I play the last card. 3 Knife Throwing Knight Milligant. You Soul Blast 2, and if you do, unflip 2 when he's placed on rear guard. Why do I run this guy? I'm not gonna lie. This deck is one of the most counterblast heavy decks I've ever seen. Heli, Quill, Ezel, Gurguit. These guys take up a whole bunch of counterblasts. But I have to run these guys in order to make this deck work. And I have to run this in order to make this deck faster. By more consistent. That's why I play it at 3. I'm not proud of it, but I kind of have to. And then for triggers, I play 4 Flame of Victory, because this deck does need Soul Ezel, obviously. And then I play 8 crits together. Then I play for the other 2 catch go and 2 gigantic ringer. Both these guys are good. They're pretty nice. Then I play 4 elixir sommelier for heals, because heals help you sack. But Flame of Victory is important, and stand triggers with effects are pretty important in this deck as well. And now Stride are basically simple. To start things off, I play 2 Campbell, generic on hit, Spirit Call something very, very generic. Then I play 2 Mithril Ezel. He's basically the reason why I created this deck. You counterboss 1 G flip. If you have a heart with Ezel in his card name, you check top 5, Spirit Call one of them, and also you get to unlock all your cards, and you get to Spirit Call it, and give this and that unit the original sum of that unit's power. So basically you get to add, and then for the card I think that is the main boss of this deck, I play 4 Scourge Point Dragon. He basically is Sanctuary Guard, kinda. His effect is that when your unit is placed on rear guard from your deck, this and that unit get plus 5,000 power. So this basically pressures your opponent with your Spirit Calling, which is why I say that this deck is more aggro, because it takes full advantage of Scourge Point with Grigawit and Citation, as well as Heli. I mean by as well as Blow and Heli, yeah. So these 3 help make the card, this card, really good, as well as Catch Go. All 4 of these cards help make Scourge Point really good. Now, there is one card that a lot of people are telling me that why don't I run, and it's Scourge Point, by Golden Point. Why don't I run this card in this deck? This deck can get you a full field really easily. I don't think I need this card. A lot of people play it, but there's really no point in playing this card, to be honest, in this deck, at least. And I find that Ezel and Scourge Point are enough, and Campbell can be a good card as well. But I don't find the need to play Scourge Point, by Golden Spear Cross, because this deck is already counterblast heavy, and this guy's counterblast 2 is pretty hard to deal with in a deck that already eats up so much counterblast and soul. So that's it for my deck profile. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. I'm always open to ideas. And yeah, this is Team Sackcard here, signing out.